Hey everyone, and welcome to this look back on the year 2020. First, it's time for a little history. In 2018, I founded DKMP after falling out with a different RST2 community I used to be an admin of. Over the past 2 years, we have slowly grown and now we have the most active RST2 community of all, with lots and lots of contests for players to participate in. While 2020 was for many people a bad year, it actually created a lot of opportunities for our community. Lots of people were forced to stay home from work or school this year, so we had lots of people with extra time on their hands join DKMP. This year we started doing the mini contests. They're a kind of contest that usually happens on a small map in a short time frame. What I like to do for these mini contests is to make them about something which I want people to practice more. So far, we have done 16 of these mini contests and we plan on doing many more in 2021. I think now is a good time to show a compilation of some of the coolest entries we have received in the last year. For me personally, 2020 was also a good year. In the beginning of the year, before the pandemic hit, I flew across the ocean to meet up with some of the other staff members, and we visited Six Flags Magic Mountain and Knott's Berry Farm. We had a great time together, and I really want to thank Swag Titties and Mamarias for being such great guys. That said, all of the staff members have been great this year, and I cannot thank them enough for all the tasks they helped me with and their great input for the community. This year I also started dating Amy, better known to some as Scottish Novice. COVID has made it difficult for us to see each other, but we took all the opportunities we got and had some great holidays together. When we couldn't see each other for a while, we actually built ourselves a holiday home in Minecraft. Speaking of which, a lot went on our Minecraft server this year. I think this is a great opportunity to show some of the stuff we built in Minecraft after the big Nether update. We will continue building on this server for now, and we will start a new world when the Caves and Cliffs update comes out next year. Even before I started DKMP, I was already hosting a multiplayer server for OpenRCT2. This is something which I have kept doing over the years, and 2020 was no exception. In this server, every player usually gets a plot of land, on which the player then has to build something in a specific theme. Sometimes I like to give players some special rules, like having to build a coaster towards their neighbor's plot, or requiring people to team up. While this is no longer our most popular contest format, we are still going strong with our server, and most rounds actually reach the maximum number of players. I think it will be nice to show some of the creations which have been made on the multiplayer server in the last year. While 2020 was a good time for DKMP, we also had our controversies. Some were more humoristic than others, but I always like to see these moments as moments to learn from. Nobody is without their flaws, and neither am I, so it's best to just look back at these moments, learn from them, and move on, and laugh about them afterwards. In 2019 we started doing our monthly contests, and in this year we kept up that tradition. Every month players have to create a specific kind of ride in a map which they decorate as nicely as they can. What is new this year is that I made a Patreon page where people can support me. Whoever signs up as a patron gets the opportunity to give me suggestions for the theme of every month, and patrons then also choose from all the suggestions from me and from other patrons to decide what will be the theme for next month. The entries I get for the contest every month just get better and better, and it's just amazing to see all the cool new tricks people come up with every month. One thing we started doing this year in the contests is to allow people to team up with someone. While this reduces the number of entries somewhat, the resulting parks are really amazing, so I'm really happy we started doing this. Alright, get ready for a compilation of some of the best parks from this year's contests. In 2019, I started my Mega Park project, which became very popular on YouTube. In 2020, after several months, I was able to finish it. I was actually so proud of it that I had it printed and put on my living room wall. I also started on a new park called Mount Dirkling. It isn't finished yet, but I do plan to finish it next year. I will now show a little compilation of some of the rides you can find in these parks. Besides all of these things that were mentioned, we also have the tag park, where everybody builds something and then tags a new player. And we also have a group park, which is still going strong. This year we also started a free-for-all server, where every player on my Discord is allowed to build something. So, now that we have looked back on 2020, what's going to be in store for next year? Well, we have several new things which have started, and several which are still to come. First off, we have started the Timeline Park contest, which will run all throughout 2021. Basically, you start with a small park, and you have to expand it every month in a specific way, until you end up with a big park at the end of the year. You can join this contest at any time of the year, and I think it will be a great opportunity to improve your skills and have fun. In the coming year, I also plan to finish Mount Dirkling. It's taking a bit longer to finish than the Mega Park, but I am also adding more details than usual, and the landscape is a bit more challenging as well. After finishing Mount Dirkling, I want to start getting good at a new game, so I will start making some videos of me playing Parkitect. Eventually, I also want to start hosting contests for Parkitect, just like I do for OpenRCT2. I think it will be a breath of fresh air to the community, and it might also attract some new players to the community and to my YouTube channel. We'll see how it goes. In 2020, we have also started a new website. You can find it at dkmp.wtf. Right now it's still lacking functionalities and it's still very much under development, but in the coming year I want to put the website development into full throttle again. My end goal for this website is to have all our tutorials, all our parks for contests, all our voting polls, all our swag shack pictures and a lot of other stuff on it. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this look back on 2020. We have a lot to look forward to in 2021. I hope you all had a great year in our community, and I wish you all a great 2021. See you later.